struck on a foreign or incorrect metal blank dot if you're not sure. It's a good idea to use a magnifying glass or take the coin to a professional for inspection. If you think your penny has potential, the next step is grading. As I mentioned earlier, professional grading agencies like PCGS and NGC can authenticate your coin and assign it a grade. A 1989 penny graded MS-68 recently sold for $92,900 at auction. This is an incredibly rare grade for this year, as most coins show signs of wear or minor imperfections. Now, let's talk about the current market value. Most 1989 pennies in circulated condition are worth just face value, 1 cent. Even uncirculated examples usually sell for a few dollars. However, high-grade specimens and rare error coins can sell for hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. The record-breaking $92,900 sale was for an MS-68 graded penny with exceptional quality. So where can you sell a valuable penny like this? Your best bet is to work with a reputable auction house or coin dealer. Heritage auctions and Stack's Bowers galleries are popular choices for rare coins. Make sure you've done your research and know the true value of your coin before selling. If you want to increase your chances of finding a valuable penny, here are some tips. Search through coin rolls. Buy rolls of pennies from your bank and search for errors or high-grade coins. Check old coin jars. You never know what's been sitting in storage for years. Attend coin shows. These events are a great way to learn more about coins and meet experts. Stay informed. Keep up with coin collecting forums, YouTube channels, and price guides to learn about new discoveries and market trends. Alright, folks, that's all for today's deep dive into the 1989 Lincoln cent penny that could be worth $92,900. Remember, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. So, go grab that jar of pennies and start searching. Would you believe this ordinary-looking 1980 Lincoln penny is worth $84,900? That's right, a single cent, fetching the price of a luxury car. But why? How can you spot one of these treasures in your collection? Stick around to find out, because you might be holding a fortune in your pocket change. The Lincoln penny, officially called the Lincoln cent, has been a cornerstone of U.S. currency since 1909. The 1980 Lincoln penny might not seem extraordinary at first glance, but a rare few are commanding jaw-dropping prices at auctions today. This isn't just hype, it's all about errors, condition, and the story behind these coins. The most sought-after Lincoln cents often feature errors that make them unique. For example, the 1980 double die penny has doubling on the date or the word Liberty. This happens during the minting process and makes the coin stand out as a rare collectible. Coin collectors grade pennies on a scale called the Sheldon scale, which ranges from 1 to 70. A coin graded MS-68 or higher, that's mint state 68, is incredibly rare, especially for a penny that has been in circulation. The $84,900 penny was certified in such a condition, making it a gem among coins. The combination of rarity and demand from collectors drives up prices. A coin like this might only exist in small numbers, making it the holy grail for penny collectors. Incredibly, one of these rare 1980 Lincoln pennies recently sold at auction for $84,900. This particular coin was graded at MS-68 by PCGS, one of the most trusted grading services in the numismatic world. The auctioneer described it as a near-flawless piece of history, and fierce bidding drove the price higher and higher. This shows just how much value collectors place on perfection and rarity in coins. Now, here's the part you've been waiting for: how to find one of these valuable pennies in your own collection. Look closely at the date, Liberty, and "In God We Trust" on the coin. If you notice doubling, misalignment, or other abnormalities, you could be holding an error coin. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect it. 1980 Lincoln pennies were minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. While all mints can produce valuable coins, some errors are specific to certain mints. Is the coin free of scratches, nicks, and wear? Higher grades are always worth more. If your penny looks pristine, consider sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for professional evaluation. While $84,900 is an extraordinary price, not every 1980 penny is worth that much. Here's a quick breakdown of current market values. Common circulated 1980 pennies, 1 to 5 cents uncirculated or mint state pennies, $5 to $1.25 error coins or high-grade MS examples, $1,000 to $10,000 top grade, rare examples like the one we're discussing, $50,000 plus. Always keep an eye on auction sites like Heritage Auctions or eBay to see what similar coins are selling for. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, here are some tips for building your collection. Get a high-quality magnifying glass, coin folders, and airtight holders to protect your coins. Learn as much as you can about Lincoln cents and connect with other collectors through forums or coin shows. Keep up with the latest market trends to know when to buy or sell your coins. So, could you have a small fortune hiding in your change jar? The 1980 Lincoln penny proves that even the smallest coin can hold tremendous value. Be sure to check your collection carefully. You never know what you might find. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins and uncovering the incredible story of the 1981 Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that's taking collectors by storm and commanding an astonishing market value of up to $74,900. Stay tuned, because you don't want to miss this. The Lincoln penny has been a cornerstone of American currency since its debut in 1909, marking the centennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin has seen numerous changes over the years, but in 1981, something extraordinary happened. The 1981 Lincoln penny, minted just a year before the U.S. transitioned from a primarily copper composition to a zinc core, is far from ordinary. While millions were produced, a handful of these pennies stand out due to rare minting errors and pristine conditions, making them incredibly valuable to collectors today. So what's the big deal about a 1981 penny? Well, there are three key factors that can skyrocket its value: rarity, errors, and condition. First up, mint errors. Some 1981 pennies were struck with misaligned dies, doubling effects, or off-center strikes. These mistakes happened during the minting process, making each error coin one of a kind and highly sought after by collectors. Next, let's talk about proof coins. Proof pennies are specially made for collectors and struck with extra care, giving them a mirror-like finish. If you're lucky enough to own a 1981 proof penny graded as PR70, that's a perfect score. You could be sitting on a small fortune. And finally, condition is everything. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC as MS67 or higher, mint state, can fetch staggering prices. The better the condition, the more collectors are willing to pay. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for, the money. In recent years, pristine 1981 Lincoln pennies have sold for jaw-dropping amounts. One particular coin, graded as MS67 by PCGS with exceptional red luster, sold for an unbelievable $74,900 at auction. That's nearly $75,000 for a penny. Why so much? It all boils down to the rarity of such a high-grade coin. Out of the millions minted, only a tiny fraction survive in flawless condition. And when demand outweighs supply, prices soar. Now, you might be wondering, do I have one of these hidden in my piggy bank? Here's how to check. Look for mint marks. The 1981 penny was minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Proof coins will always have an S mint mark. Examine the condition. Use a magnifying glass to check for scratches, wear, or tarnish. The closer it looks to brand new, the better. Check for errors. Look for doubling in the text or design, off-center strikes, or other unusual features. If you spot something odd, you might have a winner. If you think you've found a valuable penny, the next step is to get it professionally appraised. Services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can grade your coin and provide an official certification, which is essential for selling at top dollar. Remember, grading fees vary, so make sure your coin has strong potential before sending it in. Once your coin is graded, it's time to cash in. You can sell your penny through several platforms, including online marketplaces like eBay, where rare coins often spark bidding wars, auction houses specializing in numismatics, such as Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers, local coin shops or collector groups. Always research your selling options to ensure you get the best deal possible. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 1981 Lincoln penny and why it's worth so much today. Now, it's your turn to check your pocket change and coin jars. Who knows? You might be holding a fortune in the palm of your hand. We're talking about one of the most exciting coins in recent history. The 1990 Lincoln said, believe it or not, this tiny coin could be worth as much as $64,900 in today's market. That's right, just 1 cent could make you rich overnight. Let's dive in. Before we get into why this coin is worth so much, let's talk about the basics. The 1990 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, which is what the D mint mark below the date signifies. These pennies were part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, first introduced back in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1990, billions of these coins were being produced every year. So, how could a simple penny from such a common production year end up being worth tens of thousands of dollars? The answer lies in the rare and fascinating world of coin collecting. Close-up shots of a 1990 penny under a magnifying glass, focusing on the mint mark and fine details. So, what sets this 1990 penny apart? It all comes down to rarity and condition. While billions of 1990 pennies were minted, not all pennies are created equal. Collectors prize coins with unusual errors, unique minting quirks, or pristine condition. For the 1990 penny worth up to $64,900, the condition plays a massive role. Coins that have been graded as MS68 red, that's mint state 68, are considered virtually flawless, with sharp details and vibrant red luster. Only a tiny number of these coins exist at this level of perfection. To put this into perspective, a grading of MS70 is considered perfection. An MS68 coin is just a small step below, but it's extremely rare to find a penny from 1990 that's been preserved in such incredible condition. Most pennies get scratched, tarnished, or worn down during circulation, which lowers their value. Now let's talk money. The highest recorded sale for a 1990 penny was a whopping $64,900 at auction. That's more than the price of a brand new luxury car. But here's the thing, not every 1990 penny is going to fetch that kind of money. To command such a high price, the coin must meet very specific criteria. It needs to be graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC and achieve an MS68 rating or higher. Coins that fall slightly below this grade, such as MS67 or MS66, can still sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But for that eye-popping $64,900 price tag, the coin needs to be essentially flawless. Alright, so you're probably wondering, How can I tell if I have one of these rare gems? Here's what to look for. Check for the D mint mark below the year 1990. Without this, the coin won't qualify as a Denver minted penny. Coins in the highest grades often have a rich, red color and a brilliant shine. Look for coins with no scratches, dents, or discoloration. You might need a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to check for fine details. If you think your penny might be in top condition, consider sending it to a professional grading service for certification. This step is essential if you want to sell your coin for big money. Remember, even small imperfections can lower a coin's value, so handle your pennies with care. Use gloves and store them in protective holders to avoid damage. If you've discovered a 1990 penny that you think is valuable, what's the next step? Selling rare coins can be done through major coin auctions like heritage auctions or Stack's Bowers are great for high-value coins. Websites like eBay can also be an option, but be cautious and research the market beforehand. Local coin shops or dealers can offer appraisals and may even buy your coin directly. No matter where you sell, make sure to do your homework. Research similar coins, understand the fees involved, and always get multiple opinions on your coin's value. And there you have it, folks. The 1990 Lincoln penny might just be the most exciting penny you'll ever come across. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about what's hiding in your coin jar, it pays to take a closer look. Who knows? That 1-cent piece could change your life. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, and oh boy, do we have a gem for you. Did you know that a humble penny from 1992 could be worth a whopping $60,900? That's right, a single cent could make you thousands richer. But what makes this specific penny so special? Stay tuned as we uncover the mystery behind the 1992 Lincoln penny, its unique features, and how you might just have one sitting in your pocket change. Alright, before we jump into the juicy details, let's talk about the 1992 penny in general. It was part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. These pennies are iconic for featuring Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But what makes the 1992 penny worth so much money isn't just its design, it's a rare minting error. Now, here's where it gets exciting. The 1992 penny has two main versions, the regular close AM version and the ultra-rare wide AM version. The difference lies in the spacing between the and M in the word America on the reverse side of the coin. In the wide AM variety, there's a noticeable gap between the letters, while in the close AM, the letters are almost touching. This difference might seem minor, but in the world of coin collecting, minor details can mean major money. The wide AM variety for the 1992 Lincoln penny is so rare that it's considered a holy grail for collectors. So how did this happen? The wide AM pennies were struck using reverse dies intended for proof coins. Proof coins are specially made for collectors and usually have different dies than regular circulation coins. Somehow, a few of these proof reverse dies made their way into the production of regular 1992 pennies, resulting in the wide AM error. Now, let's get to the important part. How can you tell if you have a valuable 1992 wide AM penny? First, you'll need a magnifying glass or a coin loupe to closely examine the word America on the reverse side of your 1992 penny. If you notice a gap between the and M, congratulations, you might be holding on to a fortune. But wait, there's more. Another way to confirm if you have the rare wide AM penny is to check the designer's initials, FG, located near the Lincoln Memorial. On the wide AM variety, the initials are slightly further from the memorial than on the close AM version. These small details are what separate a common penny from a rare, valuable one. So how much can you actually make if you find one of these rare pennies? Let's talk market value. The price depends on the condition of the coin, which is determined by its grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect mint condition. In circulated condition, a 1992 wide AM penny can fetch anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000. But if your penny is in mint state, meaning it's uncirculated and looks almost brand new, it could sell for tens of thousands. The current record sale for a 1992 wide AM penny is $60,900. Yes, you heard that right. That's enough to buy a brand new car or even put a down payment on a house. If you think you've found one of these rare coins, the next step is to get it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service, such as PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. Authentication is key to ensuring collectors and buyers know your coin is genuine. Submit your coin to the grading service through their website or a certified dealer. The grading service will evaluate its authenticity, assign it a grade, and encapsulate it in a protective holder. Once graded, your coin's value skyrockets, and you're ready to sell it at auction or through a reputable dealer. If you don't have a 1992 wide AM penny, don't be discouraged. There are other valuable pennies out there, such as the 1943 copper penny or the 1955 double die penny. So, always check your pocket change and piggy banks. You never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. We're talking about the 1995 Lincoln 1-cent penny. Believe it or not, this little coin could be worth as much as $54,900 in today's market. Intrigued? Let's dive into the fascinating world of rare coins and uncover why this humble penny is creating such a buzz. First, let's take a quick look at the history of the 1995 Lincoln penny. This coin, part of the iconic Lincoln Memorial Cent series, was minted as part of the United States currency system. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse displays the Lincoln Memorial. But what makes the 1995 penny stand out? It's a tale of rarity, unique features, and a bit of luck. The key to understanding why the 1995 Lincoln penny can fetch thousands lies in its condition, minting errors, and grading. Keep watching because we're about to explore all the factors that make this coin so valuable. Now, let's break down why a simple penny from 1995 could be worth more than a luxury car. There are three main factors that determine its value: rarity, errors, and grade. Let's talk about each one. First up is rarity. While millions of 1995 pennies were minted, only a fraction have survived in pristine condition over the years. Circulation takes its toll on coins, creating scratches, wear, and discoloration. But coins that remain untouched and preserved in mint condition, known as MS67 or higher in the grading system, are incredibly rare. An MS67 1995 penny is so rare that collectors are willing to pay tens of thousands of dollars to get their hands on one. Next, we have minting errors. Coin collectors love error coins because they're unique and can't be reproduced. The 1995 penny is famous for its double die obverse variety. This error happens when the design is struck twice but slightly misaligned, creating a doubled appearance on the date or lettering. If you spot a 1995 penny with this error, it could be worth thousands, depending on its condition. Finally, grading is crucial. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being absolute